to heaven.exe. Our training simulator will help prepare you for your inevitable yet incredibly special transition into the afterlife. Please sit back, relax, close your eyes. You are drifting into the light.
Hi. Hello. I definitely did not halfway doze off listening to the engine drones. Hi, Dorian. Okay, so we are off to the crypt in this, what is clearly some gene stealer business. A sleepy neon. It's warm today. So I'm a little, drowsy. But I've got my water, I've got my caffeine. I'm good to go. Just might be a little bit low energy.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Have fun with your Mother's Day dinner, Riley. Or, like, good luck with your Mother's Day dinner. Hi, Woves! We're going to a crypt. Heed me, O guardian spirits. We have come to punish a great desecration. Heresy has made its lair in the dynastic crypt and disturbed the peace of our honored dead. I beg you to perform the ritual of unsealing and allow us passage. I think we're gonna have to put our hand in there. Ugh. Confessor Adalbert, I ask for your blessing before a righteous battle. May the Emperor protect his children who carry forth his cleansing flame. Hear the roar of chainswords and the bellow of autoguns, for they are his voice. Oft do I preach clemency to our noble officers, but this I say to you now, lay aside pity and show no mercy. Oh, Argenta, you're so you. Nothing but darkness. The hallowed crypt must remain illuminated at all times to drive away... Hi! Oh my god! To drive away the shadows from the place of the ancestors' final repose. Our coming is expected. Let me know if any of the audio needs to be adjusted. Uh-oh. Cut off the promethium supply to the crypt's lighting. We're walking into an ambush. Why did you fail to discover this earlier? Whether through darkness or well-lit halls, we are going in. Yeah, whether through darkness or well-lit halls, we are going in. The Infernus Guild would join you in this fight if you would have us. Ooh. Then arm yourself properly. Banned from taking up arms. Our clan is branded because our ancestors were rebels. Interesting. Repairmen, firefighters, those who bear the brunt of any disaster and are the first to die. That was our... Are you kind of just doing Krieg again? Is kind of just doing Krieg again. If they see an armed Infernus, they'll execute them on the spot. Genuinely, my thoughts exactly, Abelard. Then you will use the means you have to fight. Alright, can we go in the crypt now, please? Oh. Spooky. The gates have been blocked to cut off all possible escape routes for heretics and enforcers alike. They will not open until victory.
Embrace true power.
In the pale light of the lumen, the servitor looks like an animated corpse. We are rogue traders, and ours is a rare destiny. Yet still we remember those who once walked at our side, who served us, whom we honored. Oh, we're just gonna open a...
I tread a path unexplored.
Needle pistol shells are scattered across the floor. They do not belong in this realm of tranquil glory. I think something's gonna happen when we open that coffin, so I'm gonna see if there's anything else we can look at over here. Remember the deeds of the hero who died to protect the Lord Captain. There are large footprints in the dust, but the 2 feet are of different shapes. One human, and the other clawed and horribly mutated. What could it be? Here lies Alaric Wolfgang of Gestur, the first seneschal to have come on board this vessel. Your duty is done, now others will serve in your stead.
The world will bow.
These bones of the dead should be serving the living. They could be used in rites or divinations, or as amulets. Why are they here, gathering dust, and concealed from people's eyes?
This statement is true. The remains could be usefully processed into corpse starch, and the premises refitted to house the vessel's systems.
Well, that's not how this works.
To me.
Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Oh. Somewhere in the dark, a passage opens up with a rumbling groan. Glory to the diligent servants of the dynasty who have exalted the title of seneschal. A black viscous... Oh! Something's going on. Resembling partially dried saliva is slowly eating through the surface of the monument. That noise did not sound good.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Sarcophagus was installed recently, and the inscription reads, "Here, Arch-Militant Mort keeps his eternal vigil, protecting in death the one he could not protect in life." To all who made the highest sacrifice for the dynasty and paid with their life, honor, and name, I will remember you. It's not looting if it's your own family's crypt. Right? That's how that works.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Okay, now let's go open that coffin. Oh. Uh-oh. The servitor is gone. Fresh pools of blood and embalming fluid drip down into some deep grooves on the floor that look like they were left by monstrous claws. Uh-oh. What's going on? I'm so clueless. Yes, exactly.
Intriguing.
Let's fix this then, I guess.
Operation successful.
Wires protrude from the servitor's severed head. Ooh, excuse me. Wrapping around a fragment of its spine, the broken jaw twitches frantically, struggling to shut. The gates have been blocked. Oh, yeah, we saw that already.
Empyrean guides my gaze.
Dusty button disguised as the Aquila. As you press it, you hear the creak of an ancient mechanism. Something has opened somewhere.
Embrace true power.
It's not in here. Is it over here somewhere? No. Over here? It's over here. Oh. Oh. Yeah! Gene Stealer time. Oh shit.
Xenos filth.
The angel's blessing awaits!
Okay. Let's see. Let's put Jai over there. I need to get Alicia into cover somewhere. Let's put her there. Get Abelard forward. That looks good. Come on.
Am I getting paid?
Oh, you're no fun.
I can do that, with the right incentive. You've got a problem going somewhere.
Silence!
Well done, Jai. Oh shit. Abelard, you gotta get out of there, bud. Oh boy.
I'll do
That's
it.
good. Oh! Nice! That was a surprisingly good shot.
Doubt
Very
is for
proud
the
of you,
weak.
Argenta. Let's get you over here.
Rejoice in battle!
Let's see if we can't...
I'll do it. For you, each strike is a prayer.
Oh, that was very nice. Okay. Oh, big lad. By the way, I broke one of my nails yesterday, so now this hand is all uneven. See, these ones are really long, but then this one is really short. And I'm pouting about that.
A dance of blades and shadows. Come, the other side awaits.
Thank you. It is OPI's OPI by popular vote with Sally Hansen's A Scare is Born over top. But unfortunately, the Sally Hansen one is discontinued, which sucks because it's like my favorite glow-in-the-dark nail polish.
No.
The Sire's song guides me.
I am your doom.
Yeah, and it's the box cutter nail too, which does suck, but also
We bring deliverance.
I guess I can use my hands more easily now.
Descend upon the weak.
I've got everyone bunched up over here. I should fix that. Good morning for Abelard. And let's do a psychic shriek
I
on
will.
this guy. Oh! Oh, we just made his head explode. Okay. That ruled. Good job, Alicia. You are so beautiful, Abelard. I love you so much.
I will do my duty.
The true believers will inherit all.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Not a single shot hit him. I love him.
Just a minor setback.
That was less good. Let's get Pascal to melt this fucking thing. Or one of these guys. Beans.
Combat is an equation. Your life is a negligible
Oh!
variable.
Can we do machine spirit banishment on it?
Running
We
binary
can.
code, right?
Oh. Wonderful.
Only the faithful will ascend. The angel will reward us.
Oh, come on, buddy. I know it's warm out, but you can handle it.
A moving target lives longer.
Ah, wonderful. Wonderful job, Jai. And then let's do,
I can do that with the right incentive.
get that taken care of. Yes, yes. Can't do a run and gun with her this turn, so let's just do a controlled shot into this group here.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, be still my beating heart. He's so wonderful.
I bring mercy and retribution. Let your soul be purged. Death is a blessing.
I want to serve!
I cannot serve you in this way.
How do I use this?
As honor ordained. Killing
Okay.
brings me no pleasure.
Okay, it had to be an unoccupied. Okay. I can't read. Wait, can I just do that again?
I shall not fail.
I can just do that again?
Trust me, my blade whispers your name.
That's fun. Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta get her some
We
healing.
bring deliverance.
Aim for the heart next time.
Oh, jeez, I gotta get Cabela some healing, too.
Amidst the carnage, I find purpose.
Are you in range? Can I get you? No, I can't get you. Okay. Not in range. You are in range, though. Explode his head. Good job.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I took care of this one.
Ooh. Beautiful.
Indeed. Victory is imminent. I'd rather not. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Oh, for crying out loud.
The Sire's song guides me.
I will not die in dishonor.
Come on, buddy. Pull it together. Stop lagging. Oh, look at you two! Just bunched up together
As a
like
tactical
that.
imperative dictates.
Sure would be a shame if someone did a AoE plasma attack.
Vital function successfully terminated.
Look at that. And let's do machine spirit banishment on this thing.
My vow is to serve.
Death whispers my name.
Cabela's down. Okay. I'm playing on the easiest difficulty, so she's just gonna get right back up, but... Poison this thing.
Oh, you're not fun.
Is that poisoned now? It is. That's fun. Okay.
Tell me, and it is done.
That's fun.
The unworthy will be destroyed!
Dude, calm down.
I've suffered worse.
Ah, Abelard.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury!
That was the wrong choice. This was the wrong choice.
You should have stayed back, Shireen.
Hell and fuck. Leave him alone!
I shall repay your strike, shan't I?
I'm really sorry about this, Pascal. Or actually, no, I'm not, because I can just explode this thing's brain.
Purpose guides me. A blood-soaked
Yay!
tribute.
Ooh, that was wonderful.
Oh, field medicine at its finest.
Yes.
It will be done.
Ooh, do I want to do a daring? Do I want to do the high momentum thing? Or no, I think we can save that.
Ah!
What you doing, buddy? Oh.
Yet iron knows no pain.
Okay, heal yourself really
My
quick,
frail
Pascal.
organics required it.
And then...
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
oh yeah.
Running by Neric override.
Machine, spirit, banishment. And that. And I think... yeah, let's mark this guy as
The
his
Omnissiah
prey.
knows all, comprehends all.
I must not falter!
Ooh. Oh, hi, Neves.
Onward!
As is appropriate.
Follow my lead.
Break them morale!
This is interesting. I'm gonna put Jai
Living
right
on the
there.
edge.
Sorry about this, Pascal.
Don't get too cocky. Never fight fair.
Or not, because it missed him entirely.
You've got a problem. Aww, you're not fun.
Mandatory ocular augmentation.
Oh my god. If you hit Pascal with friendly fire, he says mandatory. Mandatory ocular augmentation. That's hilarious. Oh, that's less hilarious.
Guided by faith! It's nothing! As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. God, Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
He's just so funny, you know? Oh, stop it. This fucking guy. Well, clearly being behind this cover is doing not much for... Well, yeah, let's just sit her there. And do a Psychic Shriek on this... No, okay. Move her out of the cover, and then do the Psychic Shriek on that thing. Ooh, nicely done. You know what? Let's do the daring breach.
Forth on Valencius! At your beck and... Indeed.
Oh, this might be it.
One fewer
Yeah! Him
target. A tactically sound approach. It will be done. I took care of this one.
Yay! And then get him over
Follow
here.
my lead.
And that'll be it.
Advancing. The scriptural prophecy.
Ooh. I do love just fucking melting people.
I know what I'm doing, usually. My pleasure.
I will end your heresy!
Okay, dude, whatever you say.
Rejoice in battle!
Is that a thing that we can attack? No. Okay. We're just moving people around at this point.
My place is at the fore. Victory is imminent. It will be done. An exemplary strike.
Hydraulics are failing.
Ooh, that's not good. Can you just hang on for like one more round, buddy?
Am I getting paid for this?
destroyed!
Okay, so you're good now. You have spilt the blood of the congregation. You have offended the purest of his chosen children. You heretic. Well, that's Jai saying that. She is, she's like a smuggler type. Einrich, I see you found the hole through which the mutant scum wormed their way inside. Adalbert, how much of the crypt has been desecrated? The accursed spawn have disrespected the spirits of the dead, but thankfully they did not have enough time to wreak as much destruction as they could have. Many tombs were disturbed, but what is the most outrageous, they sought to despoil Lady Theodora's urn. After her ladyship's cremation, her ashes were made into this magnificent relic, an example of resilience and purity. One of the heretics dared to lay claim to it. Oh! Oh, he's so stoic. Do all rogue traders have their remains turned into gemstones? Not at all, no. Tradition demands that the Lord Captain's body be burned so that no one could use samples of their tissue or blood to gain access to the ship's systems that require the rogue trader's genetic imprint. Lady Theodora herself once voiced her desire to be turned into a stone. Henceforth the relic shall remain in my keeping. The ashes of the other eminent dead, whose rest was disturbed, will be transferred to the reliquary chapel. Rites of redemption will be held day and night. Thousands of the ship's crew will be allowed to kneel before the relics and pray for the Lord Captain's health and the dynasty's prosperity. Well then, let us see what the ringleader has to say. You shall perish in the cold void. Your heart shall beat its last under the light of uncaring stars. Your lungs shall become trees of ice within your chest. You will never receive the grace of the many-armed emperor. Okay. I didn't want that in the first place. Nudge one of his wounds with the toe of your boot. In death I will ascend to the hosts of pure voices, and I will await the day when you will pay for the shed blood of his children. Are you the leader of this spawn? The herder of the pure, the many-armed emperor, has blessed my mind with the ability to behold him, and I guided his children until you came and slaughtered us. Why did you make your lair here in the crypt? None wonder in here. We were free to offer our prayers without fear of discovery, and the sight of dead heretics was pleasing. He is having a many-armed rotten day, and the sight of dead heretics was pleasing. Trampling your bones was a righteous act. That is why I ordered the pure to sunder the walls of your bone vault and make this place a sanctuary for the congregation. I do like the sound of a bone vault. It kind of calls to mind the Paris catacombs. Truly powerful industrial equipment, and not the kind that can be easily assembled or stolen. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, you don't know anything about this, do you, Einrich? Where did you even come from? 40 years ago, the profaner Theodora, the false sovereign, stopped at the trade outpost Herioch's Rim to replenish her crew. The outpost had long served as a bastion of the pure. My brethren and I were chosen to embark on her ship and prepare it for the coming of the many-armed emperor. This uprising against your godless dominion has been many years in the making. The crypt looks surprisingly undefiled, even after all these years. The heretics could have turned it into an inconceivable nightmare, yet the signs of corruption are few and localized here. Who is the many-armed emperor? The true God who comes through the void to us, his devout children. The universe is an abyss of horrors, and only he can save us. But not you, vile heretics. You are all doomed. Okay, I've had enough. Hang this carrion. Where's my water? There it is. I don't like that so many of these stains are white. Ooh. Ooh, we can give that to Jai. Where was it? Oh, excuse me. Do I have anything better for her? Oh no, that's two-handed. I'm gonna give... Can Alicia... Oh, Alicia can equip this. I'm gonna give her this in her offhand just because she needs something in her offhand. Do I have any better staffs? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's give her another sword. And then put another one in her offhand. Oh, I like that. Yeah, let's put that one in her offhand instead. You need a melee weapon. Or should we give her... Yeah, let's give her the force sword for her melee. And I also really want to give her a better main hand weapon. Which we have right here, apparently. I didn't know we'd pick that up. I gotta pay more attention, man. Ooh. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I can't put Abelard in leather. I'll never be able to think again. Let's just see what he looks like in this. Let's just take a gander. Oh. Oh. You look so evil, Abelard. Anyway, I'm gonna see what he looks like in this. Ooh, that suits him too. Everything suits him. I think I'm gonna keep him in the I think I'm gonna keep him in the Deathworld Origin light flak armor, just because it has
I'm not interested.
No, it has a really good dodge rate. Actually, what do you have going on for your armor? Oh yeah, let's get you a better one. Okay, I think that's good. We have to continue. The hole in the wall seems to grin with broken teeth, as if mocking the dynasty's ancestors. Hey! It would be impossible to make a hole like that without industrial tools. Do you have anything to say about that, Einrich? A few good breaches and some other damage. Infernus crews are already patching them up, so the tunnels will be good as new in no time. Alright. I think we're finished in here.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Ask me if I want it. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Actually, hold on. Where are we going? Do I want to do this right now? No, I want to just get to Kiava Gamma. Oh, we have to go to Kronuk for that. is way over there. The head chirurgeon is sabotaging the ship's operations. He's quarantined several Voidsman crews on account of a piddling sickness. People don't even go to the med bay when they come down with it. They just wipe their noses and keep working. Only a dozen or so die from it in a whole year. We're sitting on our hands here, so I ask you to talk some sense into him. Lettered Furious, I am the chirurgeon majoris of this vessel. As your chief medicae specialist, I assure you that the quarantine is well warranted. His piddling sickness has claimed the lives of a number of meritorious officers in the past. This time, I intend to get the epidemic under control, study the disease thoroughly, and develop a proper cure. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez, fuck. Ah, jeez, fuck. Don't interfere with the medical professionals. How do you intend to study this disease? By gathering enough infected individuals together, letting the illness progress, comprehending its properties. The piddling sickness, aka incontinence. Finally killing it. The disease goes through several stages, with each containing clues to its nature and vulnerabilities. The Voidsman will have to stay sick for some time until I discover the cure, assuming, of course, that the disease is reversible in its final stages. Yes! Oh, what an excellent heretical option! Yes, let's let him do some Fabius shit! Now we'll have to teach new idiots the ins and outs of the Voidsman's craft. Yay, we have our own Fabius, I suppose, now. I want to... New routes, please. I want to chart new routes, please. Stupid. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, stupid. Never mind. The Lex mechanics assigned to the Astropathic Chapel are reporting a significant drop in our communications potential. And this may be a consequence of the telepathic ritual in which your ladyship deigned to participate. The enforcers report that the choir master asked for an audience with the Lord Captain and has since locked himself in the chapel, refusing to let anyone in. As brazen as the audience request may seem, I cannot shake the feeling that it is a cry for help. Disturbance in the Foundry Bay. A certain Nemesis, an avenging figure beloved by lower deck rabble, shot the commandant during a routine medical supply delivery and called on the vessel's serfs to fight for a better life. I mean, true, but don't do it during a medical supply delivery. The rabble immediately plundered the medical storehouse and proceeded to smash other supply stations, slaughtering officers as they went. Nemesis has escaped, and the situation on the deck is increasingly spinning out of control. The Master-at-Arms asks permission to employ the harshest possible treatment, not simply to restore order, but to avenge the dead Commandant as well as the fallen enforcers. I would like to know more about the Foundry Bay before I make a decision. Unbearable heat and poisoned air where scrap metal is melted down into plates that are later used to repair and refit the hull. No critical facilities here, and the bay is fairly easy to isolate. This opens up opportunities for quelling unrest with no casualties among the enforcers. I'd like to know more about Nemesis. The fourth Nemesis to operate on the lower decks over the past few years. The previous 3 were captured by enforcers, and each openly identified themselves as Nemesis. The public executions evidently have no effect. People continue to rally around their hero as soon as one emerges, and always believe in the invulnerability of their champion. The Seneschal points out that all Nemesis act in the same fashion. Whenever the rabble is feeling oppressed, they step forward, serving as the spark that ignites the fires of sedition. They target the officers most hated by the workers for their strictness and adherence to order, with every murder bringing cheers from the commoners. The rumors about Nemesis abound on the lower decks. Some say he arises from the blood of oppressed laborers, some that he is the vessel's spirit of justice. That's an Ace Attorney game. Others still believe he is an immortal hero. Such a veneration makes it very difficult to capture the Riffraff's champion. In light of the discovery of a gene stealer cell on the ship, Heinrich von Kalax recommends paying special attention to the Nemesis story. The interrogator suspects that an escaped mutant is behind the incitement to revolt. It is all too similar to one of the tactics employed by these enemies of humanity. Tell me about the murder. Nemesis' reason for the attack had to do with the widow of a respected foreman. She had delayed the queue by begging to be given medicine for her afflicted children, which the commandant refused because her request exceeded the expenditure quota. The widow persisted and was given 10 lashes on the spot. That was when Nemesis fired the fatal shot that set off the mutiny in the compartment. Whoever gives up Nemesis will be moved to the middle decks and paid a year's allowance. No true Nemesis among them. What's this story about Lady Theodora? Rumor has it that the late Lady Theodora was seen on the lower decks, and so one of the families called for a rebellion against the usurper of the void ship. So far, no one believes their mad tales, but unrest has begun at the fringes of the compartments. The ship's enforcers are ready to eliminate the instigating clan or pacify the entire Void Shield crew. The decision is yours. Find the source of the rumors and punish those responsible. I don't want any unnecessary deaths. My wishes, Foxmaster, are for the enforcers to sort out the situation before we forfeit the crew wholesale. Investigate the rumors and find the real culprits. And no violence. I want to chart new routes. Please. Why won't you let me chart new routes? Oh boy, a sighting of Lady Theodora. What is Idira doing there? I'll deal with it personally. I need the exact location. Off we go. I guess. Please, just let me go to Kiava Gamma.
The machine god grants me insight.
Chains of symbols, many of which only higher ranking protect.
I tread a path unexplored.
And who now deigns to grace us with their presence? Another gaggle of heretics and traitors thirsting to get their due for what they've done? Or is it the leader herself who has finally grown tired of hiding behind others? God, yeah. There's so much of this game that just ends up being human resources management simulator. I had grown tired of waiting for you to pay me a visit. Centuries of selfless toil and effort, and everything I left behind has gone to this non-entity. Childish treasure hunt. Oh, Abelard. Hello! I forgot about that line. We have already met. Why were you waiting for me? Matters are so dire that the pleas of one of my servants breached death's veil to reach my ears. How could I ignore such a desperate cry for help? And from my little idea, no less. And once I appeared here, of course I had to meet the pretender who has allowed this deplorable state of affairs. I'm sorry we could not help you, but you do not belong here. Wretched, spineless creature. No, the only one worthy of pity here is you, but do not expect any. I am not here to console you. I am here to seek retribution against all who failed me. My brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servants who turned their backs on their mistress in her darkest hour. And worst of all, you, my dear heir, you who have undeservedly claimed the warrant and everything else that is mine. I will drag it all to the warp with me, including you. And then can we go to Kiava Gamma?
Beneath my feet.
There's nothing special about it, it's just where I have to go next to progress the main story, and I keep getting fucking sidetracked. Argenta, stop. Let's just see what happens. Ooh. Oh! Oh my... Did Idira just die? Did I just kill Idira?
Fear you not, for I am fear incarnate.
No, okay. She's still alive. Okay. I do think I've still fucked up a little, but I don't think Idira is dead, at least. Oh,
Curse her!
that was not a good decision.
I can do that with the right incentive.
My faith shields me!
As honor ordains. Trust me.
Eradicated. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Argenty, you have to get better at aiming.
Pain and duty go hand in hand. I took care of this one.
Yeah, you did.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I've suffered worse.
Suffering is
No,
part of the
that's gonna
trial.
end really well for you.
Sow the seeds of discord.
Too bad I never leave debts unpaid.
Death to
I
non-believers!
didn't like that.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Request approved. The Omnisire condemns you.
Ooh. Ooh, they're just goo. Oh. You can machine spirit banishment these guys? That's hilarious.
An offering of blood. I shall not fail.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Ooh, there is blood on that vault door.
Reduced to dust.
Running binary vital functions successfully terminated.
And then that's gonna split into two blue horrors. Okay, yeah.
Laughable.
Did it just blow itself up? That's hilarious.
The Omnisire.
Whoopsie. Sorry about that, Cabela.
I took care of this one.
Okay, Idira is not dead. Thank God. This abomination claims that you called her. Is this true? The previous rogue trader has been seen on the ship recently. Was that you are doing? Oh. Oh, Idira. You hear the warp whispering in your head and you answered. Are you insane? Well, we can't say that, because, you know, we've done the same thing. Unless we want to be a hypocrite. Do we want to be a hypocrite? Let's be a hypocrite. Oh, Idira. So what am I supposed to do with you now? I want to help you. We'll think of something. Oh. I got rid of the warp's illusions. Idira is alive. Bring her to the chirurgeons and have them see to her. Okay. I would like to chart new routes now. Can we do that? Can we chart new routes? Do you think it'll let us chart new routes?
Theft, encroachment on Adeptus Mechanicus privileges, and looting will be catalogued for justice enforcement purposes.
Is it theft when the goods in question do not belong to anyone? In a tug of war between cold traders and cogs, possession is 9/10 of the law.
I misread game autosaved as get autosaved. Get autosaved, nerd. Oh, thank God. Oh, shit. Oh, survived and remains conscious, albeit in great pain. I'm going insane. Please let me progress the main story. This is stupid as hell. Please let me progress the main story. They want me to go on silly side quests so fucking bad. Nemesis. Yet another spin on that old wives' tale. Heinrich, did you see the attack? Yet another spin on that old wives' tale? This old wives' tale was blessed with amazing corporeality. Whoever the bastard in the red scarf was... Is it a... Hold on. Is it a fucking... Hold on. Oh my god. What the hell are you doing? Hold on. Hold on. I think I know what's going on here. Hold on. Dollars to donuts. We're looking at a Keller morph. Look. Oh, come on. Hold on. Focus. See? It's even got... He's even got the red scarf. You can't really see because my phone's... See, but he's even got the red scarf. He tried to ridicule the way you allegedly tried to turn the commoners of the Foundry Bay against him with a bribe. What a despicable character. Just another arrogant rebel wrapping himself in a crimson rag and wreaking havoc for the adoration of the commoners. Oh, where's my water? Where did I put my water? How badly is the high factotum wounded? Oh, it does sound rather Nightlord coded, yes. But the Color Morph is a Genestealer Cult's unit, like a special character unit. He's got 3 arms, he's got cool cowboy pistols, and he's got a red scarf that it goes over his face. And if I recall correctly, in his lore, it's like specifically that he gets, he's made by the Tyrannid bio-manipulation specifically to be a figure for the commoners to like look up to, like a heroic cowboy. What happened here? Serfs in red headscarves burst into the chapel and started shooting. Their leader made for the relic, the remains of honorable rogue traders brought here from the mutant sullied crypt. And when I realized that the sacred ashes of your ancestors were about to fall into the filthy hands of a heretic, one intent on desecrating the glorious dynasty, no, that could not be allowed to happen. I blocked his path. The bastard allowed himself a few vile insults against me, which I am obliged to admit, but I did not give in to the provocation. I was hoping to buy myself some time. And then their so-called Nemesites started reviling the customs of the ship, berating its officers and enforcers before insulting the very name of your ladyship yourself. I threw my glove in his face and demanded a duel, but the honorless villain just shot me. I will not let you die here. I will strangle this Nemesite with my own 2 hands. Yes! Yes, exactly. Yeah, this is such a killer morph. Master Danrock is on his deathbed. All the attackers are either dead or have absconded along with the sacred relic, and the witnesses all agree on this one thing. Nemesite and his accomplices came out of nowhere and struck suddenly. Only the throne knows where we can find these bastards now. And I'm putting money. I'm putting $5 Canadian on Heinrich being the fucking killer morph. Okay? I'm saying that now. I'm putting my bet down. This man has something hinky going on with him, and I'm staking that down now. The Blood's Whisper, did you perform another divination? His tarot guided me here and told me of the evil that lurked in the shrine. But beyond that, the bloody path carelessly tread by the raiders will reveal the truth. Tell us everything you know. The blood is drawn in a pattern of retribution. The one who spilt it appeared later. They moved swiftly and furiously, numb to their own wounds. An enforcer was drawn to the gunfire and witnessed the sacrilege? Probably. As for this pattern, it was made in fury and desperation. The one who left it was wounded, but they did not flee. They fought back while they could, and then they retreated into the darkness. Into the darkness of the maintenance tunnels hidden in the walls of the shrine. If the attackers have escaped through the maintenance tunnels, we can send in the enforcers after them. The technical corridors extend hundreds of meters in different directions. Nemesite and his men must be familiar with the tunnels and possess either a map or a guide. Without a clear trail, the enforcers risk getting lost and wasting valuable time, not to mention the fact that those narrow tunnels are perfect for an ambush. So we still have no idea where to find Nemesite. Now Death will tell us where he was heading. He stinks of smoke. The smoke of singed coveralls, vile glow sticks, burnt sacred unguents, and charred meat. Your wound holds the answer. You dressed it carefully, not inside the shrine. Before that, something struck you, ripped the tissue apart, burned you, turned your hand into a worthless lump. It was not fire, no. The fury of the conductive charge. It has marked you, heretic. I recognize your wound, for I myself have encountered it on those I take to the other side within the plasma drive chambers. Alright, let's go. Okay, so what do you want me to do then? Okay. Yuri. Space Detective Kiava. Heinrich, it was gonna be Yuri. Heinrich, what are you doing? It would be prudent to use a disguise. What is this ceremony? Okay, no, this is Yuri. Small cut, small cut. Oh, this is so... Oh my god. The twining is the blood oath I have made to my lady. Oh my god. I see strange things within you and without. May your loyalty to the flagship be our ever-steady guide during this mission. I am your shield, your shadow, your weapon. Your enemies will find only vengeance in the close embrace of my blades. Oh my god! So I would become a part of you? What does that mean? This is amazing. This is amazing. Never mind about being upset about not getting to Kiava Gamma. This is amazing. Is she romanceable? Because I think I was undecided if I would romance anyone with Alicia. But if Cabela's romanceable, then oh my god. Dear Lord. Holy shit, she's romanceable. This may make up for Abelard not being romanceable. Holy shit. In these murky depths, people become creatures all too ready to devour each other for worldly gains, fleeting pleasures, or imaginary freedom from obligation born from the abyss of spiritual emptiness. The Undying One punishes them through disgusting mutations, abominations, reflections of vice are born in these shadows, and I will be their doom. The thread shakes. The quarry always leaves a trail. We may not see it, but we can feel it. The web is taut. Know the hunting ground. Guy who spends a solid 75% of his time thinking about Berserk. Getting a lot of Golden Age griff guts from this. I step silently. Darkness is our ally. Merge with the shadows. I would not be surprised if the cultists set out on the trail of Nemesite alone. The spinners are arrogant. We are just another soul to them, a gift to offer death. It's fun that she gives them nice little nicknames. Welcome to the Plasma Drive Chambers, esteemed Holy Assassin. You can exchange pleasantries later. Lieutenant Gojira is on duty in this compartment. I have ordered her to gather information on all the workers who wear red scarves and who have recently left the bay. The red scarf is not proof of guilt. It is merely a symbol. It could be a trap. Your enforcer knows nothing about life in this compartment. I guarantee it. I have a better source of information. A good friend of mine who knows a lot about delicate matters. It would be easy to get him to talk. He's terrified of pain and death. Instill a false sense of impunity. Convince them that they can and must act now. Intimidate them with an impending threat. And strike out the spark that will ignite the flame. Such is my plan. This is my design. Oh my god. Oh, where are we going? The lay people have huddled together like a herd being chased by predators. Faded gazes, bent backs, the crimson kisses of batons on their bodies. And yet, shadows of smiles touch their dirty burnt lips as a strange pair, like a hammer and anvil, send sparks into the air with their words. Anvil? Sure it's not a sickle? And then the lever smacked you right in the kisser. Ha! Give or take a tooth, this is nothing. Bruises, burns, cuts, that's just life. And just remind yourselves how you come home after your shift, having exchanged your ration card for a bowl of soup. How your little ones gulp that bowl down. How they fall asleep, feeling a little better. I say that's worth a hard day's work, and a punch in the face. He smiles, broad-shouldered, with a rusty beard. He is not afraid to share laughter with others, and so the crimson shades from the beatings never leave his face. His voice is bright and sonorous and listened to. Not everyone here is as chipper and thick-skinned as you. bowl of soup is great, he says. What about having to choose which of your 3 kids gets it? Is that great too? Beatings are nothing, he says. Remember when the enforcers broke your arm? Since you couldn't work, your wife had to pull 3 shifts. She collapsed at the lathe and the conductive charge burned out her eyes. None of us deserve that. Tough and unyielding. Every word hurts, but she is forgiven for her sincerity. They listened to her to pull themselves together, to share their common pain. I will come back later. My hunt has just begun. So, wait, sorry. Did that say began or begun? That said began. That said my hunt has just began. That's not the right tense. That's not the right tense. Oh, same thing.
Death walks with me.
Over here. No. Hello. Think you're new. Long time no see, Spindle. Tell me, what does silence taste like? Oh, I think he might have. I'll watch over my past VODs and, see. Everybody knows silence doesn't taste like anything. If you want to earn rations, you better start dealing in words. He speaks casually, but his voice is slimy and slippery. His eyes are as dirty as an oil-stained garment. The impudence in his gaze and words when he turns them to us. He is unclean and he knows it. He is unrepentant. That's a good word. Unrepentant is a good word. That's a funny look, Heinrich. You have a funny-looking company. Are you here to sell or buy? And before you answer, remember the first rule. Every word has a price. Are we bargaining for information with this lowlife now? It is the duty of every serf to aid the Rogue Trader and her associates freely and willingly. Who's that with you? An enforcer? And a spinner? Do you want me dead? If anyone sees me talking to you, they'll snap my neck. So off you go. The peddler of words is trembling in fear for his life. I must extract answers from him. But by what means? Let's go with a Medicae, because that's got 100% chance. So calm. One glance is enough for me to see your true self, Stain. You are a liar and a manipulator, peddling other people's secrets and not knowing how to keep your mouth shut. You will become the bait, sowing confusion among the minions of Nemesis, who hope to wait out the lockdown. They think they have enough time. I will deprive them of that confidence. Where do things stand in the plasma drive chambers? Speak briefly. Speak sense. There's a bunch of workers in the far corner who now gather between every shift, whispering to each other. They don't invite me. They say I talk too much. Well, if they're scared of my tongue, that means they have something to hide. There will be a raid soon. Be careful. I warn you, in appreciation for your cooperative nature. This is fun. This was done in service to the Domin. You are free to believe me or walk away. Did you hear what happened? Nemesis didn't stop at that foundry business. He's been roaming the upper decks, too. They say he went to the vessel's shrine and shot some nobles. And then he fled down into the chambers, so now a punitive squad is on its way. Prepare your backs. This is going to hurt. I will come back later. Not all of the snares have been set. me talk to you then.
Follow my steps.
Oh, there's someone. An old burn spread across her body in a scarlet blotch, a look of contempt, a heavy baton covered in blood and symbolizing boundless power. Like a fierce leather whip, she lashes with both her hand and her gaze. What are you looking at, you beggars? You finish your shift, you go to the barracks. You start your shift, you check in with the foreman and get to work before Motilda comes to pat you on the back. And Motilda, I presume, is that wonderful, not at all intimidating baton on your belt? I guess her disguise is working, but I would rather not spend the next few watches in the medbay because of a misunderstanding. Godierda, we are conducting an inquest. Answer the spinner's questions. I hope your report will be useful. What can your scars reveal to me? Day after day, she watches the serfs labor away, exhausting their last vestiges of strength, and there is no compassion in her eyes. They are simply a resource she is commanded to use and then discard. She hates them because she blames them for her pain and her wounds. Nothing is unimportant during the hunt. Tell me what you know, and I will listen. A group of workers wearing red scarves were seen in the compartment just after the attack on the shrine. The foreman stated that they were at work on the freight line. No gunpowder on their clothes, no fresh wounds. Too many of them have started wearing red masks, and it muddles the trail. But we also found some red scarves and bloody rags in one of the shredders only shortly afterward. We sealed off the exits and reduced the air supply to the maintenance tunnels to the absolute minimum. Now you can't stay in there longer than a few minutes without passing out. There's no way the bastards could have left the plasma chambers. They are definitely in here somewhere. Let the enforcers converse, and we'll keep an eye on those around us. The workers hide their eyes, but I can hear the murmurs echoing through the bay. There is an impotent rage in their hearts directed at Whip, for she is the embodiment of the very order they despise. But why do they not realize that the enforcer is a shield as much as a lash? Some of the people I escorted to the other side looked at me the same way. In the past, I did not understand, but now, do the lay people see spinners performing their duty to the Undying One, or enforcers performing theirs to the Domin as monsters? Do I sense the touch of his will? The Undying Emperor wishes to bestow a revelation upon me in this trying hour. Let his tarot show me the way. I breathe in essence made from the ashes and blood of the faithful. It enlightens the mind, granting it the grace of reading his signs. A wave of epiphany sweeps my thoughts away, pulling me into a blessed trance. Hold on. Ugh. A lot of talking. My fingers move of their own accord over the sacred deck and draw a card. It is the Martyr. I see a tear of blood wash over the pale features in the image, and they shift, becoming Whip's face. A portent from him, the Undying One blesses me to take Whip. The minions of Nemesis fear her. When her soul is delivered to the Undying One, the traitors will feel invulnerable. They will crawl out of their holes and fall into my web. I know how Whip's thread will end. I cannot sever Whip's thread with a blade, for the serfs would recognize me as one of the spinners and lose all courage. But the spark of the machine spirits in the plasma drive chambers has already claimed the lives of many. I will use this, and thus the web will be spun. Ooh. Okay, we've got about 15 minutes left. Let's see if we can finish this up before then.
Follow the threads.
Come on, where are we looking? Where are we going?
Another step, another thread.
Over here, maybe? Aha!
I feel nothing. Fear nothing.
Ooh, shock batons. They had those on Chemos as well.
No sleep, no rest. Only duty, only death.
The caretakers on Chemos, they're the Executive Clan's police force. They used shock batons. The first time Fulgrim got angry was because his mother got beaten with a shock baton at a protest. The lay people are huddled together in a pile of sweltering bodies, filthy and battered by the Enforcer's batons, reeking of sweat and disease. Their hearts pump blood faster and faster through bulging veins as two of them send red-hot sparks into the air with their words like a hammer and anvil. The lay people are frightened, angry. They feel the impunity that sprouted like a weed upon Whip's demise. They feel the threat crushing them from the upper decks, both imminent and inevitable. I can hear their whispers, insidious and deafening. No longer do they laugh with the others. No longer do they pretend. Our beloved workers' rights advocate. The Enforcer is dead, and Punishers from the upper decks will soon follow Nemesis' trail. This is our chance. We need to act. Wait for the right moment, and then light the spark. They tell us this is how it's meant to be. Just because they were born on the upper decks and we down below in the darkness. Is it really the God Emperor's will that they grow fat on the fruits of our labors? Revel in luxury while we die without water or medicine? No matter how hard you work, they will wring everything out of you and give you nothing. Who allowed this to happen? The Rogue Trader, her name be damned. A Grox on the throne. A tyrant throwing our bones into the furnace of her protectorate. Oh. What did you say about the Lord Captain? The one who gives you work, food, and shelter? You insolent deadbeats. I can see why you've gathered here, and I will not let you start another rebellion. If you don't disperse, I will give the order to vent the plasma chambers. You have 5 seconds. 4. The tyrant's lackey. If you do this, you'll die with us, you madman. To protect the Lord Captain and the crew? I see you've never met an Infernus before. The Rogue Trader's assassins are here. Look, they wanted to kill me. Find the assassins. The spark is lit. The lay people press in from all sides, pushing and shoving. Their faces are ablaze with terror and rage, and a violent energy boils through the mass of bodies. This power will be difficult to contain. Frightened people are dangerous people. The hunt was meant to go differently, but such is the Undying One's will. Do we deserve to be executed, my brothers and sisters? Have we not labored with the sweat of our brow? Have we not perished from the outbursts of raging machine spirits? Why do they call us rebels? Why are we being punished? Strong, heavy, enormous hands whose blows should be feared. A great belly that has become a symbol of his success. He does not starve, so those who follow him will not starve either. A powerful leader, recognized by the whole pack. Think about Dominalicia. I turn my thoughts to her, for it is her people that are standing before me. What would she do, the one whose thread I anoint with my blood? But her voice does not resound in my thoughts. I will make my own choice. Feel the flowing rage of these... Yes! Yes! The flame burns high, for there is strong fuel at its heart. These people have amassed many grievances. The enforcers are cruel to them, for they believe that fear eradicates treason. The officers despise them, for their clothes and hands are filthy. The quartermasters rob them and withhold what is owed to them, for their clan is not strong enough to make demands. They are vulnerable. Their hearts are vulnerable. The Undying One commands us to spin a web to catch such hearts before they plunge into the abyss of treason. And so, I am spinning the web. But there is something else mixed into their righteous indignation. Something that taunts them, excites them, angers them. It is something foul hovering in the air. Aberration. My words frighten them, wound them, because they are just, and that makes their anger swell all the more. Why are you surprised? Have the officers ever treated us otherwise? That's because you're afraid of them, but they're not afraid of you. They have the almighty baton. All you have is the source of power that feeds the whole ship. Why should they take you for granted? It serves you right, you cowards. Turn my thoughts to Dominalicia. The Domin takes care of all, for such is her burden, but she cannot save everyone. She only cares about her flunkies. We will not commit rebellion, but we will not allow ourselves to be slaughtered by villains either. The law and the Emperor are on our side. If they want to crush us with the fear of death, let them kill us. It will only prove our righteousness. Appeal to Dominalicia loudly and exigently. But the noise around me drowns out my own thoughts and stops me from focusing on her image. Sense the fetid stench of blasphemy. That tantalizing, elusive scent of rage. It is more than a stench. It is a tool, the weapon of the despicable trio which they use to influence the minds of the laity, invisibly intoxicating their minds. The crowd reeks of flowering treason. I delve down to its root and realize what it is that rejects his will so. His sacred privilege is being attacked. He alone chooses who may journey to him, but these three instigators, they are determined to make this decision for themselves, dragging the souls of all around into the fires of violence with them. Let's look her in the eye. She is fragile, but there is a strength in her, an authority, taken for granted and understood by everyone. She is clearly ready to command, with legions willing to die for such maidens, beautiful and resolute as they are. She carries no banner in her hand, for she herself is the banner. The spilt blood becomes the tipping point. The crowd erupts into cries. They no longer hear me, for the enemy has them in their grasp. Sourback, Monteg, assist me. Okay. Stand firm and do not resist. Stop, you're committing treason. Lose myself in the dance of blood. I can bear it no longer. The blades in my hands sing and blood streaks across astonished faces. I am done speaking and exhorting. I merely dance on the thread that I have spun. I bestow death and blessed wounds. I catch a glimpse of Rapier's cloven face and Furnace's open belly. Rot's severed hand falls at my feet, and its owner flees howling. I dance and breathe so freely. It did not go the way I had planned. The smell of blood lingers in the air like the stench of impending defeat. What can these corpses reveal to me? Very little. The faint traces of vile mutations that had twisted their bodies, the foul stench of corruption emanating from their meat, the deformed, strangely colored brains in their crushed skulls that spawned the heresy of sedition. Their threads have not yet been cut. I realize with astonishment that they are standing close to me, flaming voices furiously reproaching all those who had only recently joined the revolt, while Steel Mistress booms like a siren, shaking her maul and threatening punishment. They are useless to the hunt now. It is time for the next step. A thrill runs through the strands of my consciousness. Is this Dominalicia? Can I truly feel her again, or am I imagining it? I need to concentrate. I gaze at the puddles of blood and the patterns they form. I see a labyrinth. The Undying One has given me a sign. My hand finds the sealed case in which his tarot cards reside. It is time for the blood of the dead. It will reveal to me the name of their unholy master. Draw the beginning of the spread. The Hound. The pursuit of truth, sacrifice, and victory. This is me, and I am on the right track. The Harlequin. Yeah! Inverted. Lies, manipulation, shadow play blocking my path. But it is a lie exposed, a deception that must be revealed. And the Preacher. Nemesite? One of his supporters? Someone already slain, or someone still alive? The divination is unclear, and so I draw a fourth card. It is dangerous to ask more of the Undying One, but I must know. The Aquila. His holy image watches me from within the card, and my heart grows frigid with the knowledge of what it represents. The Undying One has manifested his omen in the traitor's blood. The hunt that has begun will be completed by the unveiling of a great deception. Our enemy is elusive because he has a powerful ally, one who, espouses faith in the Emperor on this vessel. The ship's, confessor is in league with the Nemesite. He will be the next prey. Cool. Okay. As much as I would love to keep going with that, hold on. In my quarters, is someone else in here? No? Okay. Okay. much as I would love to keep going and do some more Cabela stuff, it's 8 o'clock. My voice is tired, and I want to turn. It's hot, and I want to turn my fan back on. So that was a lot. Wow. But yeah, I will see you guys on Monday for the whatever I want stream. Oh, okay. Sleep well. I hope you all had fun. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.